Hey there, Tristan Scifo here. What do you think it takes to start your own financial advice or finance coaching business? I know it's a question on many people's mind. There's so many employees in our industry, especially people in their late 20s and 30s, and even some in their 40s, who've been traditionally a financial advisor, maybe involved in financial advice work, and are not content where they are. There's many issues with the style of work they do. Perhaps they don't like the commission arrangements, still selling insurance products with commissions attached, or maybe they just want more control. I just spoke with someone earlier this morning who's in that position, and in their minds, they wanted to feel like there was more fulfillment to the work they do. They can impact people more, and they wanted to feel more in control. When we dug into it, it became clear that it wasn't really control that they wanted, because I don't think that they already were in the mindset of being a business owner. They had a lot of possibility to do things differently with the clients. They could have spent more time learning to do cash flow coaching or property coaching or more education. And rather than that, they stuck with the simple sell some insurance, set up someone's super, maybe review their investment portfolio. And they felt limited. But that opportunity was there for them. Their boss never said, hey, you're not allowed to do that. They didn't even push the limits. And so I would challenge you, if you're thinking about leaving your employed role to maybe start your own business or to start up something new in the financial coaching or advice space, is to get clear on what is it that you really want. What is it that you're discontented about in your current mindset? And most importantly, are you in the frame of mind of being an entrepreneur or being a business owner? Because what does it mean to be a business owner? For too many people, it means buying a job. Whether they start up a franchise or they start their own company from scratch. What they've really done is put a lot of money into an environment where they don't get paid a guaranteed income. They now have to hunt for clients they're not comfortable to be hunting for, not good at. And they don't even get to do the thing that they are technically skilled at doing because they don't have enough people coming their way. Starting a business is all about the creativity of starting something new, of seeing something in your mind and bringing it into reality. It's about turning that amazing idea into a system, into something repeatable, something effective with profit margin involved. And then ultimately it's about leading people. It's about training team, creating human capital so that you can fill your system with these incredible people that you've built up who have the right values to begin with. And ultimately you can remove yourself from the technical operations of the model. And you could even in theory not be involved day to day if you wish, unless you wish to do certain parts of that work. In 2014-15, I began what I believe is the process of transitioning from being an employee to being a proper entrepreneur. I wrote a document which I called The Practice I See. It was a vision statement of the way that I would do advice in this new model, in this new world. I wrote that about 6 or 7 times over the course of those 3 years. And then finally, when it came to 2018, when I started Purpose Advisory, I was ready. I'd already explored multiple new avenues. I'd tried new styles of coaching. I've been very, liberal, and my boss at the time was very generous to give me the time and space to explore these new ways of doing advice. So when I came to time to start up, although I had a lot to learn and it was going to take a lot of time to build the systems that we now have, I already had in my mind that I was the leader, the champion, the visionary, the creator of this new model. And I dived in, hit the ground running. I was privileged enough to be able to buy some of my clients, and that provided a little bit of revenue and some people to work with. But I then had a whole lot of work to do to build up a new client base and to create all the systems from scratch. If you're employed at the moment and you're wondering, is it right for me to start up my own thing? I encourage you to sit down and write out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are the top 5 things that you really want that you don't have right now? Maybe come up with a list of more than that and then cull it down and prioritize them. What's the one that you want the most? Is it that you want to earn more? Is it that you want to feel like you're growing something that will reward you financially more long term? Is it that you feel constrained and limited in what you're doing? Is it because you want to be surrounded by people who are maybe a different mindset? And then once you know your top 5 things, ask myself the question, are these the things that starting my own business would give? Or is it really a different company I'm looking to be employed for? Or is it that I need to take proactive decisions to learn more and to implement it in my current environment? Because we're always more capable than we think we are, and we can do more in our current context than we currently are doing. Many people who are discontented as employees haven't pushed the limits of what their role enables, and as a result, they're probably not in the mindset yet to start a company themselves. If that's of interest to you, if you've got thoughts, comments, or questions, reach out to us, comment below. We'd love to hear from you. This is the sort of conversation we have with a lot of young business owners and even a bunch of middle-aged employees who are thinking about working out, oh, what's next for me? Where should I go?